All right, we're just a few minutes away from the Dev Talk to Marvel Rivals Season 6. I'm really looking forward to it. I tend to just like fall off after like 2 weeks of each mid-season, and I just wait for the next new thing. So I'm expecting them to do the Dev Talk, talk about the team ups, and finally talk about what Deadpool's role is, um, and just give like a hint to what kind of what the balance changes were. Then later on, we should see the Deadpool trailer, and either today or tomorrow we should see the patch notes because they tend to do that patch notes like right around after they announce early access for partners, and that tends to go out like it tends to go out like right before they they do early access. So it could be today, it could be tomorrow. But I'm just ready for something new, especially hope for some rogue changes. And I would like them to make some adjustments to her kit and also the abilities she absorbs. Because now she should be expect we should be expecting more abilities from her when it comes to new characters, depending on how that character is. But I also have little like last season, I have a little prediction for what could be done for team ups. And I could have just looked at my old list, but I feel like that list is pretty outdated now at this point. I will look back to it if we if anything from it crops up. Uh, but for retired team ups, I'm expecting the Captain and Bucky team up to go. It's the oldest team up that's still around. That isn't the gimmicky Groot with Jeff and Rocket on his shoulders or one shoulder. Still think he's got two shoulders. He should have both of them. The Hulk and Thing throwing Wolverine team up with the coming soon anchor bonus for Logan. Maybe this season we'll finally get that fucking anchor bonus after a fucking year, but with Deadpool and Wolverine. Well, they've said it's coming soon. It's gotta be here soon, right, Amazon? But the Bucky and Captain America team up has been here since like what season 1? I can see that possibly going, uh, because it's pretty much the only oldest team up still around. Where they actually go, I don't have a fucking clue. I don't have a clue. Gene, but with the possibility of Deadpool and Wolverine getting a team up, I see Wolverine losing his team up with Gene because that Wolverine would end up getting an anchor bonus that would I'd imagine be a health boost. I don't think it'd be a damage boost. They'd have to nerf his damage in order to balance it out. But I could see it being like a health boost, like 25 points, and then he becomes a 375 health character. Unless they add a new kind of quality to anchor bonuses, who knows? But him being an anchor bonus to Wade, and maybe even getting something back from it, who knows? Um, while still having a team up with Gene, while still being able to get thrown by either of the Thing Hulk boys. That seems a lot going on for Wolverine. That's almost like Jeff quality amount of team ups. So I also haven't seen the Wolverine and Jean team up being used as often as when it started. So I can imagine it's about time for that thing to go. And while I feel like Jean would be fine with just Widow, I could see someone else taking the spotlight. Uh, and that kind of leads me to the other team up that's probably going is Hulk and Black Panther because that one's just fucking absolutely useless. Like it just I don't think it's encouraged any extra play time with Black Panther. It's high. It has a high fucking cooldown. It doesn't contribute alt energy to either Black Panther or Hulk. It doesn't have any extra. It doesn't have any extra health to it compared to the rest of Hulk's bubbles. It's very fucking useless, especially if you can. You also can just die before it ever pops, like before it ever like spawns. It's terrible. It's really terrible. I think they got rid of the Hawkeye and Luna team up for similar reasons. So I can definitely see that going. Where Hulk and Black Panther would go at that point, I don't have a fucking clue. Well, Black Panther, I could totally see being in a team up with Jean or finally Storm. Imagine that, finally getting a fucking team up with Storm. But if you got a team up with Storm, I think she would have to lose the Jeff NATO. I don't think having Black Panther and Jeff Jeff NATO with Storm makes makes for fun. That seems like it become closer to the transition period, like when you had the Fire NATO and then the Jeff NATO within one half season, and they got rid of the Fire NATO after that. But you couldn't use them at once, which I was sad about because it would have been fun as shit to see a Fire Jeff NATO. That would have been awesome. But you could only do one or the other. And then they got rid of the Fire NATO, and that got put towards Spider-Man's team up. Which that could go. I don't think it would go unless they want to do something in place of it, but I don't know. Hulk though, I just put some wild cards for what Hulk could get, and either be with Jeff or Cap, assuming the Cap and Bucky team were to go. But I think the Hulk and Jeff team will be fun. Just have Jeff Hulk out and just nom nom on people. Like do the fucking World Breaker animation, but Jeff just grabs him with his teeth and it just gets health from it. Or just like the old school video game logic, you just smacking the shit out of them with World Breaker and they just spawn health packs. That'd be funny. Uh, I could see the Jeff and Venom team up possibly going. I don't see that being used very often either. And that would kind of help the possibility of a Hulk and Jeff team up. Iron Man Squirrel Girl is the only one that I just kind of threw out there, even though I feel like Ultron would get lose his team with Iron Man before Squirrel Girl would. I don't see that one getting used often either. I think it's pretty solid, but I just, I don't see it getting used very much. New team ups. Like I said, I think Deadpool and Wolverine are gonna get a team up, and that will lead to Wolverine finally getting an anchor bonus. I feel like something with Angela is probably like worth putting in by now. Like it's been at this point it'll be 2 full seasons, and she's only had one team up with no additions or really much anything changed from her other than her base speed, I think. Like a little bit of damage, a little bit of speed, I don't remember. Um, and I can't really see her getting paired with much anyone else other than Loki or Hela. Hela already getting like 2 team ups, and then Loki, I feel would mainly be in the works only if they were transitioning Loki into Lady Loki. I mean, what? Transitioning Loki into a team up away from Mantis. I don't think Loki will get a team up with Angela and Mantis. But I don't know about that one either because people like to whine that Loki's bad, even though I disagree. I wish I had actually made that Loki video a year ago to kind of showcase why Loki isn't bad. He's just a bit of a character you got to wrap your head around. Even after the buffs and nerfs changed with Loki, I still think Loki's a pretty good character. You just kind of you have to know what you're doing. But if they were to take Loki out of the Mantis team up, that'd be that 25% buff to damage while in the regen domain lost, and that would just make people very fucking livid. So don't know about that one. Wild cards being Hulk, Jeff, or Cap. I feel like Cap in a Hulk team up would be a nice substitute. I don't know what else it would do. I don't know what it would do at all, but having Hulk stay in anchor and Cap getting some benefit. Who knows? Maybe that would increase his damage, and some of the people who want Cap to do more damage will get a chance to do whatever they want to do. I don't entirely support it because Cap's a defense-oriented Vanguard. He's not really meant to be doing crazy-ass damage like Venom or Thor. But people like to play things differently. Black Panther and Jean or Storm team up. Don't think it would be both, because they hate Black Panther. Like we already know this. If the Captain America and Bucky team up were to go, I don't know who Bucky would go to. I wanted to say Ultron, but that's only if Ultron become an anchor. Um, Bucky does not need an anchor bonus. He's already server admin level. A team with Punisher, I could see that being the case. I don't think Punisher would mind it, especially if he were a anchor bonus again, like he was with Widow. Um, Phoenix and Jeff was another wild card I threw out because imagine just like Phoenix Force, Jeff just spitting fucking sparks. I can imagine that'd be pretty funny. And the least likely one that I just kind of threw out there for wild card was Squirrel Girl and Jeff. I'm sure that'll happen at some point down the line. Do I think it'll happen now? No, but who knows? Could be wrong. The thing should be ready now. The dev talk should be available now. Let's check it out. No, you little shits. They're fucking 2 minutes late. I was lied to. I was absolutely lied to. They lied. Again. Nah, they're just a little late. I'm sure they're just pretty late. There it is. Fucking fine. Literally 1 minute. Literally 1 minute. Alright, let's see what happened. What's Wade? Finally get to know. Question mark in red.
Hello everyone, Guang Guang here. It's great to be back with you all.
What the hell is he doing back there?
After Locke's powers went wild and drained the Grand Garden, the Krakoa portal they had just planted, which was the only way home for her and Gambit, withered away. Now, with the
What the
elders
hell?
of the universe on their
Why is
trail,
Elsa a pirate?
Gambit
And why is
has
she...
no choice but to take Locke to the one place he's familiar with in this strange realm, the Collector's Museum. To catch the
What the fuck is
returning thief,
Wade doing up
the
there?
Collector has dispatched two of his top mercenaries, Deadpool and Elsa Bloodstone. But Deadpool's betrayal has thrown the entire museum into chaos. In Season 6, Deadpool joins Marvel Rivals.
As?
Deadpool is
Oh, you can't box
What?
a genius like me into a single class. I'm versatile, baby.
What the fuck?
Take a break, boss. Your new pal Wade will handle this one.
Oh shit!
We've gotten too comfortable with Guang Guang here these last few seasons. Now it's time for a little Deadpool here. Dear rivals, Deadpool here.
I'm gonna stop this right now and just say something. This doesn't even look like Elsa Bloodstone. This is probably an alternate outfit for her or another character, but it doesn't even look like Elsa to me. It honestly looks like a redhead kitty when Kitty Pryde had her little pirate phase.
I've heard all your non-stop complaining online
Eh.
about how the game needs more vanguards and strategists. But designing a superhero is a super stressful process.
Oh
And poor
boy.
Young has already lost most of his hair. So, I asked him to put me in the game early and take some work off his plate.
Wait, what?
Little did he know, I was messing with my code to give you whiners the best solution possible. So now, I'm a duelist. And a vanguard. And a strategist. A Marvel 3-in-1.
Oh
baby.
boy.
Okay, so I've got dual swords and dual pistols, so you can call me a duelist.
What's that bar?
Shots fired from afar, turning a mincemeat up close. And Colossus and Juggernaut will lose.
Oh my god.
No,
I
not
fucking
good.
called
Got
this.
birds.
I called this.
A unicorn plushie to give out shields.
He's
Last
3
but
different
not least,
characters.
Trusty pistols and katanas can now either deal damage to my enemies or heal my pals while I'm a
Oh
strategist,
my
because
god.
You all asked for me to be able to do that. Now, no matter which way you play with me,
What the hell?
as the battle rages on, yours truly will level up. Just
He
like
can
those
do- what?
30 RPGs, gaining XP and upgrading.
Oh, I like
abilities
this.
Till I become a true server admin. Unlike other lamos, I charge up my ultimate ability faster depending on how fancy you fight. Then,
Oh my god, this is gonna be fucking
whoever
wild.
receives my challenge, frenemies or even yourself, will be feeling more pressure than my colon after a dozen chimichangas.
This is going to be wild.
But depending on how they score on my ultimate test, I'll gain a big old buff according to the role I'm playing. How
But can
sweet is
3
that?
people play Deadpool?
It sounds like I'm gonna be one hell of a playmaker. Hell, I don't know why anyone would ever play as any of these other losers again. Well, except maybe Jeff.
Good point. Maybe I should add Ziyong to increase all your cooldowns.
You know what? Forget what I said. I'm sure I'll blend right into your already impressive roster. Anyway, gotta go.
I fucking called them just making
See you
3
soon, kids.
different Deadpool roles.
That's right. Deadpool will be a triple role hero in Marvel Rivals.
That's wild.
Of course, in quick and competitive modes, only one Deadpool can appear on each side. A
Okay.
new convoy map, Museum of Contemplation, will launch with the January 29th
Jesus,
update.
that's late.
Can Deadpool help Log escape? What fate awaits
What?
the
Wait,
monsters
wait.
waiting in the
Wait,
museum?
wait. So what does that mean Rogue actually absorbed from Deadpool? Does he get 3 different abilities depending on his role? Oh, that means she can also get roll bust. Oh shit.
Stay tuned.
This is interesting. I like it.
Times Square has been a fan favorite since it launched. In Season 6, we're introducing photo mode. Adjust your camera angle, choose your favorite filters, and capture those epic moments. After the January 29th update, Times Square will also get a new area, the Corroborate
Ooh.
Club. Change others to duels here, and if you spend a small amount of units, your match will be broadcast live on the big screens in Times
Wow,
Square.
spend money to get broadcasted.
After 5 seasons, many of you have already reached load with one or more
Ooh.
heroes. In Season 6, we are giving the hero proficiency system a major update.
Oh my god,
so you
units.
can further showcase your skills. We are raising the cap for each hero and adding rewards like units,
I need to
unstable
hoard.
molecules, nameplates, titles, nameplate frames,
Ooh,
badges, dynamic avatars, and more.
interesting. Cool. More reason to lord.
For Season 6, we've prepared a batch of adorable new accessories for Deadpool, Rogue,
I see
Doctor
Elektra.
Strange, Blade,
Why is Black
Squirrel
Panther
Girl,
there?
Iron
Oh,
Man,
that's Shuri Black Panther, I
Captain
think.
America, Daredevil, Black Panther, and Storm. This
Galactus.
will be released with a new update.
Okay.
Starting with Season 6, we are giving factions in the Marvel Rivals Championship even richer rewards. Top factions will still earn cash prizes, while others at every ranking can now win different amounts of units,
Ooh.
split among all members.
That's a lot of
and
units.
sprays will also be awarded to factions who make it to open qualifiers and actively participate. We've also completely redesigned the MRC nameplate emblems to cover more rankings, and this will be permanently saved.
More college student perks.
In Season 6, verified college students
Free Lady Loki?
will get
No.
access to a new rotation of 10 costumes and MVPs. University students can verify with their education email to unlock these exclusive benefits. Now, I will hand it over to
Oh
Zhi,
boy, here we go.
who will share the latest on Season 6 team-up ability changes and balance updates.
Not all of that,
Hey,
but
Rebels.
some.
I'm Ziyong. Season 5 is coming to a close and it's been truly unforgettable. We released lots of exciting new content and received passionate feedback from all
Passionate
of you.
is a polite word for it, yes.
Season 6 is almost here, and as Guang Guang mentioned earlier, we are committed to bring you even more thrilling updates. Now, let me walk you through all the
Oh boy, here we go.
changes
Here we
and
go.
balance adjustments coming your way.
The balance adjustments are never what they make them sound like. It's always just in the notes. They just give like a summary of what they've done. Oh! Okay,
One
that's
marker
unexpected.
is the Team Up anchor. When this Team Up is activated, Spider-Man receives a web bomb.
A web
Once
bomb.
the bomb is activated, it starts a countdown. If Spider-Man throws the bomb before the countdown
What the
ends,
fuck?
it deals arrow damage and applies spider chases to enemies in the radius.
Oh shit.
If he does not throw it, He instead gains a web cluster charge and a small amount of bonus health.
Oh shit, that's actually solid. Oh my god, no!
Deadpool is the anchor here. When activated, Jeff spits out a toy that sprays water around it, healing nearby allies and creating a visual interference effect for enemies in its area of effect.
What the fuck is that?
We are also bringing back one of Doctor Strange's previous team-up abilities in
In a
a
new
new form.
form.
This will arrive in Season 6.5.
So you mean the Hulk team up? Because that's the only one you could be talking about.
The ever-burning bond is being put out.
Oh
and will be
shit!
removed
Oh.
completely. Penny Parker is disconnecting from the Rocket Network.
Thank you, God! No! Thank you, God! Thank you, God! Thank you, God! Thank you, God! No more two nests! No more two nests! Fuck you! It was too much! It was too much to begin with! Fuck the second nest! Yay! Holy shit! As someone who loves playing Penny since beta, this was too fucking much for too fucking long. Dude, that's it. That's all they did. That's crazy.
In Season 5, we made bold changes to the overall game environment, aiming to deliver a fresh experience.
Yeah, it's always a review. They don't really go over what's to change. If they do, it's very vague that you won't really know anything about until you get patch notes.
First, with Gambit and Rogue joining the roster, their ability to grant ultimate charge acceleration or absorb ultimate energy led to new shifts in match pacing.
For however long that
Second,
lasted.
we buffed the stats or mechanics of most heroes, making regular combat even more intense. Together, these changes made ultimate-based teamfights more frequent and compact, transforming ability interactions from formulaic exchanges to battles that test players' quick decision-making and battlefield awareness. As strategies grew in importance, they were not only tasked with.
I'm sorry, did they say as
strategies
strategists grew in importance? Their importance was always there. They didn't grow in importance. You didn't grow their importance. You just made the triple strategist thing more necessary after you added Ultron, and then you wanted to blame Ultron by trying to nerf him and be like, oh, he's still strong with Mantis, Adam Morlock, and I forget who else they said, but like the point was, Ultron was not the issue when it came to triple strategists, and yet they still tried to nerf him. Then they gave him a second draw. I was like, I guess we were wrong.
In importance, they were not only tasked with protecting teammates and providing buffs or debuffs, but also contributing damage and even initiating team fights.
Which is something that Ultron's only really able to do one side of that, and it's contributing damage and initiating team fights. He can buff people now, but it's not much compares to the rest of what strategists can do.
Strategies ultimates are no longer limited to counterplay.
No, because everyone just starts throwing them out in like ult storms of doom. Everyone, as soon as they get them, they just start throwing it. Not just strategist ults, everyone.
They can now be used proactively to help secure teamfight victories.
That's a bit of a lie. Hero strength.
Looking at the entire season, most heroes saw their team dynamics shift after their buffs. For Vanguards, Groot and Magneto were standout frontline defenders.
As Magneto always
Groot
has been.
Was, now that they provided unstoppable, let him strategically block enemy strategies sidelines to cut off healing.
That's a lie. It was never strategy. They just wall spam because they're trying to kill a teammate or like an enemy. Any sort of blocking done for strategists was an accident. And guess what? It wasn't just the enemy strategists who were getting cut off to heal. It was their own allies. This is a lie.
Or stay safe while gaining unstoppable, making him more versatile. Magneto, empowered by his Gambit team up and double bubbles,
The double bubbles
gained
is nice.
significant survivability and offensive power. Penny Parker also dominated on certain maps.
She's been this way since you gave her 2 fucking nests. What they changed for her this season, it was just giving her webs the ability to heal allies. That was pretty much it. I think debuff the enemies, but Can't remember exactly, but that was the major thing, is heal allies in web. She's been a menace for the whole year. Like, they're talking about this shit like it's just new.
For mobile vanguards, Angela remains powerful.
With minimal
Newcomer
change,
Rock
sure, yeah.
and the reworked Thor also performed well. Devils like Venom and Hawk found it harder to threaten the backline as strategists became stronger solo fighters.
They know what they're doing when they do shit like this. They're just trying to stir the pot.
Therefore, heroes like Andra, Thor, and Rock, who can split the battlefield and disrupt enemy formations, become even more effective in actual matches.
Assuming anyone even
For
plays them like that.
Daredevil, Hela, Phoenix, Star-Lord, and Winter Soldier stay highly competitive due to their strong stats and flexible team fit.
You don't say! The server admin is still competitive with his strong stats, as well as Daredevil, the devil admin.
Hawkeye, Moon Knight, Mr. Fantastic, Wolverine, and others noticeably improved compared to previous seasons. Iron Fist, Spider-Man, The Punisher, and Namor all had excellent performances in certain scenarios.
That sounds like a
We
polite
also
way of putting it.
noticed that some assassin-type heroes struggle against strong strategies Belak due to the meta shift. Finally, strategies.
Conspiracy!
Gambit was the top pick this entire season.
You don't
His
fucking
utility,
say.
solo ability, strong damage, and healing made him the most dominant strategist. Lucky was the best partner for Gambit, whether as a strategist
They're pissing people off now. You know they're pissing people off because they already had Deadpool confirmed. They read the quote unquote passionate feedback. They know people are upset about the whole Gambit and Loki strategy to just keep alt energy going. But apparently that's what they want. But I don't have an issue with it. It's strategy. That's been Loki's entire thing, is to amplify an effect of ults when he sees fit. Gambit was just another thing to copy. So I don't see that big an issue. People just kind of whine about it when this is Loki's whole gimmick for a whole year.
duo or in a triple support lineup with Mantis. Ultron, after getting 2 Joes in season 5.5, became a solid pick.
A solid pick. A solid pick. This is all they have to say about Ultron, is he's a solid pick now. So what you're saying is he's due for some buffs, right? You little can't be mean.
Conversely, strategists who rely heavily on team support,
Which is every strategist,
or whose ultimate abilities couldn't keep up with the aggressive tempo, found themselves struggling to make an impact in the fast-paced meta.
there's also Ultron, who needs to stay near someone in order to get fucking drone healing. Balanced roadmap? Yeah, give it to us. What's happening?
For season 6, our goal
Motherfucker's trying to gaslight me. I know what's happening.
is to further intensify regular combat
Oh god.
by weakening the solo strengths of some strategists
Oh, now this is going to be something that people like, because they do not like strategists how they are currently.
and boosting certain mobile heroes, so backline fights become more balanced. For vanguards, Hawk and Captain America will
Oh
be buffed,
shit.
so they can better fulfill team roles in the new environment. Doctor Strange will have improved mobility and damage.
Mobility? Are we possibly getting a portal cooldown?
Making him a greater threat to nearby enemies. Angela, who faces low risk thanks to her flight and shield, will be slightly nerfed to balance her
I'm
matchup
curious how that will
experience.
go.
For Theorists, Daredevil will be appropriately nerfed.
Oh my god, finally.
Iron Fist and Blade will be buffed, so that
Interesting.
are more balanced overall.
Did Iron Fist really need buffs though?
Namor will become less reliant on his team-up ability,
What the fuck does that mean? Is he getting a new utility?
which will be turned down, but his base abilities will be strengthened.
Oh
For
no.
strategists, Gambit's regular combat power will be reduced.
I'm sure people will be fine with that.
While his ultimate will remain strong offensively, his healing output will be lowered.
That's fine.
Invisible Woman's Guardian Shield and self-healing will also be appropriately nerfed.
I'm sure people are fine with that. I can like this is where I see I can see Invisible Woman losing 50 points off her shield, and that'd be fine. The self-healing being toned down, I could see that also being fine. So I'm curious to see how that goes.
For Cloak and Dagger,
Oh
Veil
no!
of Light Force and Terror Cape will now share charge counts.
Wait, what? Wait a minute. Hold on. Go back. What they're saying Veil of Light Force and Terror Cape will now share charge counts? Wait, and they're labeling this as a buff. Wait, oh god, as a Cloak and Dagger main, I'm kind of scared of this because I feel like they're fucking gaslighting me. If they share charge counts, does that mean you can only use one at a time with a shared cooldown? I'm scared. I'm scared.
Giving players more options based on the battlefield situation.
I don't trust you, Jiyoung. I don't trust you, bitch. I don't trust you at all.
This isn't everything. Please check our upcoming balance patch notes for full details.
When?
We will also
When?
be sharing Season
When?
5.5 hero pick rates and win rates soon.
Give it to me now. Resource Rumble, is it finally good now?
Based on our data analysis and community feedback, we are removing Resource Rumble and its map from Quick Match.
Great.
We will be iterating on this mode based on the scale of 18 versus
Oh
18
no!
players. And once ready, it will return bigger and better in a future season.
So they're basically saying it was not well received. Oh god, wait, what? But Marvel Zombies, what are you doing to Marvel Zombies?
The zombie mode has had its issues.
Yes.
But you've shown it lots of love. So we extended its run twice.
Yes.
With the Season 6 update, Marvel Zombies will officially be
Oh,
dead
shit.
and buried. But don't worry, I promise.
With my hair as collateral.
That we will bring you a brand new PvE mode in the first half of 2026. I hope you look forward to it. Ignite the battle.
Okay. Well, my god. This was an interesting one. Okay, so that's Mantis. I don't know who the fuck that is. There's Elsa. And you get what seems to be Devil Dinosaur and the Little Dragon. I I feel mixed, but mostly because of what they said about Cloak and Dagger. Veil of Light and Terror Cape sharing charge counts. I'm curious if they're going to like now give them like two. I don't know how this is gonna fucking work because they have it as a buff. I already know they can fuck you with how they express this, like with the Wolverine, um, quote unquote buff back in like season 0 that was actually a nerf, which I have a video on. Veil of Light Force and Terror Cape share charge counts. I can see where that can be cool, but if it's what I think it is, it's also bad because that means you have to choose between what's it, the dome? I think it's the light dome. I think it's the light dome. As a Cloak and Dagger main, I don't even know the fucking stuff. Isn't that just fun? Aren't I a true Cloak and Dagger main? Aren't I a true Cloak and Dagger main? No, it's the light wall. What the fuck? What? Oh no, wait. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. 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 It's the light wall and the dark wall. Okay, that's how I remember them. Okay. Okay. I was scared there. I was scared there for a moment. Oh God, I was very scared there. I don't see that being too great of a change. Like I don't see it being a bad change, but I also don't see it being too great of a change. Like if they're on the same charge count, then you'll probably have to choose between light wall and dark wall, which kind of sucks because you have that less to contribute in one swoop slash cycle of transforming. But if they're on the same charge count, that means that you only have to wait. Actually, no, I don't know if this is as good as they're making out to be. We'll have to see. I don't know about that. We'll have to wait and see. However, what I do want to go back to is the Deadpool stuff. Because I'm sure this will be in his I actually don't know if they'll release a fucking trailer with having said he's now a triple class character. That's insane. That's fucking insane. I fucking said this might be the thing that they do. Is where they'd be, okay, when they release Deadpool, he's just going to be in each fucking category. And then you just choose him with different abilities. And now,
I've got
also, he has no difficulty.
dual swords and dual pistols, so you can call me a duelist.
Okay. And he's got some sort of bar.
Who wrote this film? Shots fired from afar, turning a mincemeat up close. And Colossus and Juggernaut will lose their minds knowing I'm going to be a vanguard first. Cause I've got a
Wait a minute. Did they just kind of hint towards Colossus and Juggernaut showing up? Interesting.
unicorn plushie to give
He gets twice the amount of health. He's a 500 Vanguard. Well, this might not be final though.
out shields.
He gives shields though. That's nice. What is this?
Up close.
I'm taking a look at. Okay, I like this is one of the theories I had for Deadpool is that he could switch between his gun and his swords as a weapon switch option, and I called it. Also, it looks like he has a double jump.
And Colossus and Juggernaut will lose their minds knowing I'm going to be a vanguard first. Cause I've got a unicorn plushie.
But whatever this fucking thing is, it seems like he only has one ability that changes based off of his role. So I guess that's going to be the ability that Rogue gets.
To give out shields.
A shield, though, is pretty nice. I wonder if it has any different effects to it.
Last but not least, my trusty pistols and katanas
This means I can be a strategist Deadpool. Oh, so good.
can now either deal damage to my enemies or heal my pals while I'm a strategist.
You just literally shoot health. You just shoot health into your ally. That's funny as fuck.
Because you all asked for me to be able to do that. Now, no matter what.
This though, I'm very interested in. This seems fucking cool. Like, what in the hell is this? Duelist, dual desert eagles for duelist, kick-ass katana duelist, skill issue pop quiz. Hey, you look.
Which way you play?
What's that? Is that say? I don't know what that say. Funky? I don't know. Another thing I kind of guess is that you have a mobility-based attack, similar to Gambit. Looks like I got that right. I was expecting him to have a manual heal, but it looks like he might have some sort of passive healing. Good for him. Headshots, duelist. Interesting.
Play with me. As the battle rages on, yours truly will level up. Just
Oh, is that? Oh shit! That's what that is at the bottom. He has an XP bar, and then can upgrade. I like this though. Like this, I like. I like this one. I like it.
it's like those nerdy RPGs, gaining XP and upgrading abilities till I become a true server.
I like that. I
Unlike
like that a
other
lot.
lamos,
This though, fuck is this? He looks like he's just. I don't know if this is supposed to be his MVP or if this is like some sort of unique ability. Also, did Strategist him have less health? No, he's the same health. Dude, I'm gonna have fun with
upgrading
Deadpool.
abilities till I become a true server admin. Unlike other lamos, I charge up my ultimate ability faster depending on how fancy you fight. Then, all bets are off. whoever receives my challenge, frenemies or even yourself, will be feeling more pressure than my colon after a dozen chimichangas.
I don't understand most of what he's saying about how he will play, but it'll be interesting to find out. This will probably be one of the most interesting fucking characters for me to kind of test. I'm looking forward to it.
But depending on how they score on my ultimate test, I'll gain a
Ultimate
big
test.
old buff according to the role I'm playing. How
And
sweet
more
is
roll
that?
buffing, which is cool. Or was his alt? There's his alt. It says E. D? What the fuck? It just says D. I guess it's just based on the button mapping. I'm very curious how he's gonna play. Close up. Pick? He's just gonna be a fucking goof to play the whole time. Dude, that's that's pretty wild. Let me get a look at these team ups though. I like these new rewards. It actually encourages me to lord some characters. Very cool. Very cool indeed. Where the fuck are the team ups? I mean, it makes sense that Peter would eventually have a team up with Penny, of course, but I just didn't expect it to happen already. Him actually getting uh, a web shot charge
Waited.
and bonus health if he just sits on it is pretty nice.
It starts a countdown. If Spider-Man throws the bomb before the countdown ends, it deals area damage and applies spider chasers to enemies in the radius.
That's gonna be really good, and it'll make it easier for him to dive in and maximize his uppercut damage. That's really damn good.
If he does not throw it, he instead gains a web cluster charge and a small amount of bonus.
How much is that? Seemed like it was almost 2. But they said it 1. No, it's just 1 whole web cluster charge. That's pretty good though. They already recharge fast, so he just kind of keeps firing. But he also gets bonus
And a
health.
small amount of bonus.
And it's 50 points from this preview, which is actually really good. I think that's really damn good, because that can kind of help his survivability. Also based off where the cooldown is. Seems like it's a 20-second cooldown. Or not. I don't know. Subtitle is in the way. Seems like it's like maybe 18, 17, no, like relatively 18, 17 seconds. That's not bad. That's really not bad. This is actually a really good Spider-Man team up. This though is just funny. I knew this would eventually happen. I didn't think it'd happen now. And also, I guess that means Wolverine's not getting his coming soon anchor bonus.
Here, when activated, Jeff spits out a toy that sprays water around it. Healing nearby.
But this is yet another Jeff ability. He's got so many fucking abilities, man. I don't think there are going to be any buttons left. Because let's see. He's got his team up with Groot to where you have to press a button to get on Groot's shoulder. You have the team up ability with Venom where he has to press a button in order to use that. You have his team up with Storm where he has to press a button to use that. And then he has this where he's going to have to press a button to use this. That's 4 separate fucking buttons mapped to Jeff. Like, as a console player, I am literally out of buttons. Square is reload. I'm literally out of buttons. This is kind of ridiculous. Like, this is literally ridiculous. I'm literally out of buttons now.
By allies and creating a visual interference effect for enemies in its area of effect.
And this makes it where they can't see their fucking cooldowns, or their health, or their ammo, or their ult. I think that's pretty fun. People are gonna get really sick of it, but I think it's fun.
Also bringing back one of Dr.
But this is an issue. They've reached the issue. It's the button real estate. Jeff will have 0 fucking buttons available to him for this team up. This is bad. Like, this is genuinely bad. Like, I'm gonna have a headache going into the settings just to figure this shit out. It means he's gonna have to lose his quick melee, which is stupid. Cause there's literally no other fucking buttons that I can donate for this. It's crazy. It's very crazy. I don't play Jeff though, so I'm sure by 6.5 they'll get rid of one of his fucking abilities in order to make room. But they should make room now. This is too much.
Nearby allies and create 80
Console players are going to start whining about this for
a
sure.
visual interference effect for enemies in exchanges previous team-up abilities in a new form. This will arrive in Season 6.5.
I don't know why they would say this though. This is weird. And the only team up that would be is the team up with Hulk. It's like literally that's the only team up he's had. And I don't even know how that's going to be applied. What? Scarlet Witch becomes the anchor and now he gets like chaos magic instead of dark magic? I don't know.
The ever-burning bond is being put out.
That leaves and then Johnny doesn't wait, then Johnny's no longer an anchor. That means he has to get buffed now. But I'm happy that Penny's no longer a part of this. No more two nests. No more two nests. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. Holy fucking shit. That was too many fucking nests. Too many nests, man. Too fucking many nests. Oh, that went on for too fucking long, I tell you. Oy. But I guess at this point we're just waiting for any possible Deadpool trailer. Holy shit, man. Like, I can see this being a mixed bag. I can see this being a bit of a mixed bag. Deadpool looks crazy, appropriately crazy. But I don't know how to feel about the proposed changes that we have yet to see. As for the team ups, I think those look cool. The one with Jeff though kind of irks me because there are no buttons left for him. There's going to end up having to be a team up conflict because there are no fucking buttons available. Period. They have to update where he uses his ult in order to combine with Storm. It's 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 it they've really just shit in the lap of console players who can't just like magically have another button. Well, I mean you get those little paddles on the back of the controller and that's something, but I don't have that shit. I don't know how that's supposed to work, but I guess we'll find out. But that one I called. I called that one. I called that one where they were just going to make him 3 different roles across the whole menu. At least we got a strategist now, in a sense. I'm happy about that. I am happy about that. Pretty much none of the changes I proposed to team ups were good. This is a very light team up change season though. It's very, very light. And shockingly enough, they don't have a team up with Wolverine. I guess his anger bonus is still gonna be coming soon. Although this Deadpool commentary just proves to me that they know what the fuck they're doing and they're very aware of their player base, so everything is just deliberate, which I don't entirely like because I think they just rigged their own game. I like that Deadpool has a fucking level up system. That's awesome. I'm into that. I wish more characters had that. But I am curious if this means Rogue will have like 3 different abilities to absorb from Deadpool. Because she will definitely have different roles, different role buffs to absorb from him, which will be interesting. Also won't be too great for Deadpool because she'll take, what, 125? No. He loses 25 points of health, so as a Vanguard, he would just be at like 475, which can increase to 45. So he goes down to like 435. That's like tanky duelist health. I kind of wish they would have this strategy for more characters though, where they release them in different versions, and it's just kind of the. I mean, it's pretty special for Deadpool, I guess. I am curious what the balance of teams are gonna look like though. Invisible One, they said that they were gonna nerf her shield and self-healing. I'm sure that's going to be compounded together, where the shield's health will be like 50 points less, and its healing will be reduced. I don't have an issue with that. I think a 200 health shield is still pretty fine. I don't think she's been broken strong like people act like she has been, but that's some stuff that can be trimmed off and not affect her too much, but still make people happy because they just tell themselves, "Oh my god, it's with balance now," which will never happen because they'll just say like, cut off her arms and legs and then like decapitate her and she will then be balanced. It's fucking player base. But top things I'm happy about, I can say, are Penny Nest is gone. The second nest is gone. Thank you, God. The second nest is fucking gone. Meanwhile, I'm curious what the actual upgrading will do and how that kind of persists. Although with how complex of a character Deadpool seems to be, I wonder what that means for Elsa. The running theory has been that she probably is going to be some sort of Beastmaster kind of character. I'm down for that entirely. And with all the fucking monsters you saw just on the Night of the Museum graphic, that's probably not far off. Although this means she can afford to be a duelist now, because we only have we kind of have a Vanguard, a duelist, and a fucking strategist. Of course, it's gonna be a fucking disaster locking in for that. I wonder how bans will go in competitive for that too. It's like we have to. If you ban Deadpool in one role, it bans him in all the roles. Or if you just can't get rid of him. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Here it is. All right, let's see how this goes, man. As all three. Oh my god, all of that cheek. There's so many graphics. What is this map?
A game within a game. A meta. Thank goodness this book has pictures.
Oh my god. I can't even tell what I'm looking at. There's a bunch of shit. Oh my god, he's just threw a... What is Spider-Man doing up there?
It's a pool party. Oh, look at all the widow wigs.
What? Oh, he's got a fucking Devil May Cry meter. Wait, does he do this just... What is going on?
Only 60 seconds left.
I can't perform under that kind of pressure.
I have no idea what the fuck is going on with this character.
What are you aiming at?
What are you aiming at?
Well, are we taking them down or not?
I think that was a meme he said. What are you aiming at?
It's Deadpool time, kiddos. Let's go. Come on over. Daddy DP will heal you up.
Oh, I'm gonna love this character. Oh my god, you even... You fucking healed him.
You're lucky I brought out my sword to heal. Now get to slicing.
Oh my god.
With me on the front lines, we can't lose.
This map looks really cool.
Pushing power.
Oh no.
Don't blow this for me, okay?
What is fucking happening?
My work here is done.
What the fuck did I just watch?
I'm the best there is. Suck it, Logan.
Maybe he has passive healing.
One for the scrapbook.
He just takes a picture of their fucking dead bodies. Okay, well, we got stuff to look at. Oh my god, hold on. We got some stuff to look at. I love it's all three.
It's Deadpool's turn to shine.
God almighty.
Pew, 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 pew. Ah.
Okay, as a duelist. And he has a sort of Devil May Cry type fucking style meter. Oh, it's his ult. So interesting. So that's what the E and D was. All right, so he throws something. It looks like maybe it's his. I don't know what the fuck he throws. He just throws something, and I'm assuming that's gonna be like some sort of damage area. Kind of like throwing blade. Judge? What the fuck does that mean? He just judges them? Can he taunt them? Oh my god, I said, what if he has a fucking taunt meter? Or taunt ability? I don't even know what he fucking throws. He just kind of like throws wind. So there's a lot to fucking look at. So he has a double jump. Hold on. That changed? That changed. What the fuck just happened? His ability changed. It was on cooldown, then it fucking changed. I guess if oh, I guess if he kills someone in the meantime, I don't know.
A game within a game. A meta.
He fucking upgrades. I love it. I love this one. I don't know what this actually does though. Headshot, duelist. I'm guessing it just boosts damage. Boost gun damage, boost katana damage, boost headshot damage. That's gonna be fucking dirty. Boost damage to that ability. I don't know what the fuck that is. Deadpool in your area? Skill issue. I don't know what these are, but it's gonna be interesting.
Thank goodness this book has pictures.
And he's leveled up. They also have him as 275 here, while he was 250 in the other one. What is that? He was like filling up poop.
Pictures.
Like, I don't know what this does. He has. Wait, is that. Did he get more ammo? I think he got more ammo.
Your face. Goodbye. I'll take my paycheck now.
I have no idea what's happening. Also, what the fuck is this Spider-Man doing? He was punching nothing.
Better stop that vehicle.
Oh, it's. I guess Wolverine just like jumped over him.
You really said
Fucking Emma and fucking fisticuffing.
it's a pool.
Stop that vehicle.
Yeah, let me get a closer look at what the fuck is going on here. So his ult gauge seems to go up based off of his style, kind of, in a weird way.
I'll take my paycheck now. In your face. Goodbye.
He just keeps getting it back. Ow!
In your face. Goodbye.
And he just throws another one. I don't understand how this. How does it work?
Better stop that vehicle.
You really said it. It's a pool party.
He leveled up 3 times for that. Whatever
Look
it
at all
was.
the widow wigs. Oh, look at all the widow wigs.
Okay, so he used like twice of his movement abilities. Like this thing. Where I guess that changes when he jumps. So we can only use it when he jumps in the air.
Oh, look at all the
And I don't know what this is. I want to say it's his ult. I don't know if it's his ult. It might be this, whatever the fuck this is.
widow wigs.
And he just disrupts your fucking vision. He literally just fucking throws shit on your screen to distract you. People are gonna hate this character.
Say cheese.
Oh my god. What happened here? Like, what is this even? He gains unstoppable during it. What even is this? He just fucking takes a picture. Is that supposed to be an enemy Magneto? I'm so confused.
Say cheese!
What happened?
Say cheese! Sucks to be.
That what? Wait, what? That was an enemy Magneto that threw an ult at him, and it did not matter.
Sucks
What
to
the
be.
fuck?
Only 60 seconds left.
I can't say cheese!
Also, with this thing, I just noticed this thing.
All the Is that it? Oh, look at all the widow wings!
What the hell is going on with this fucking character?
Say cheese! Sucks to be.
I think Magneto dies. I can't even try and understand what that
Only 60
ability
seconds
is.
left.
I can't perform under that kind of pressure. Let's get this game show on the road.
Skill issue.
What are you aiming at?
What are you aiming at? That's funny. What is actually do? What the fuck is this? What is happening?
What are you aiming at?
What is? I think this thing is actually damaging Bucky. What the fuck is going on? That's fucking awesome.
What are you aiming at?
And it applies vulnerability. What the
Well, are we taking it down
fuck?
or not?
Now what in the hell is this? There's so much going on with this fucking character.
Well, are we taking it down or not?
And he's healing too. What is even this?
It's dead.
What is this? Like, what is this? What is this supposed to be?
It's Deadpool time, kiddos. Let's go.
I think that was his MVP. It's so weird. Strategist Deadpool shoots ammo into you.
Go. Come on over. Daddy DP will heal you up.
And for whatever reason, this passive activates. I don't quite understand what it is.
Let's go. Come on over.
So he did whatever this is. I guess it's his roll ability? And he probably gives buffs to everyone. He also heals. Like, this is fucking wild. This character's gonna be a fucking mind fuck to learn. And I like it.
Daddy DP will heal you up.
And for whatever reason, this goes on cool. Whatever the fuck it is. And he just starts slicing people and healing. Like, he does damage to Rogue and it heals Punisher. That's fucking wild. He literally just cuts health into people.
You're lucky I programmed my sword to heal. Now get to slicing.
What'd he say?
You're lucky I programmed my sword to heal. Now
You're lucky I programmed my swords to heal.
get to slicing.
Look at all that goddamn bonus health, though. And this is, I think, still strategist Deadpool. What the fuck? This character is not gonna be balanced at all.
On the front lines, we can't lose. Hawashi power!
That's fun though. Doesn't seem like it damages Iron Man, but it does. It fucking wastes his ult.
On the front lines, we can't lose.
Oh my god, people are gonna hate this fucking character.
Hawashi power!
Holy shit, that's faster rate of fire, it seems.
Don't blow this for me, okay? Don't blow this for me, okay?
So much goddamn bonus health. God almighty.
My work here is done.
I don't even know. What the hell?
The best there is. Suck it, Logan. The best there is. Suck it, Logan.
Oh, I think I understand. I want to say I understand what this fucking ability does. It seems to be a. It seems to work maybe like Logan's passive, where if he takes some damage, he just starts to rapidly heal. Where's the one with Spider-Man?
Come on over. Daddy DP will heal you up.
I don't know. It's so weird. Wait a minute. Does he have 250? Yeah. So I get what? So it seems like his health might change from 500 as a Vanguard, 250 as a strategist, and 275 as a duelist. That's oh my god, this character's gonna be so crazy. If his difficulty is not empty still, it's gonna be a fucking 5-star. Which means we'll finally have a 5-star strategist. Finally, potentially a 5-star strategist in the form of Deadpool, no less. God almighty.
One for the scrap.
Go back, was Wolverine running away?
One for the scrapbook.
What does it even do, man? He gains unstoppable during it too. I I wonder what this even does.
One for the scrapbook. Done. Okay.
Like, there's so much going on with this fucking character. It's crazy. It's genuinely crazy. I like it.
One for the scrapbook.
Amazing. Oh, bat, me. Oh my god, that is just crazy. I really I can't make out most of what the fuck is going on in the fucking trailer. But I think it's awesome he has a triple role. That's awesome. That's very much awesome. Um, I am very, very, very interested in this character. This is definitely gonna be a fun fucking character. He will be a character that is simultaneously hated because of all the shit he can do, as and the just like this thing alone. Where is it? Where is it? Like this alone will piss off a majority of the player base because it covers up your stuff and it just throws a bunch of weight on the fucking screen. And this is basically what you see whenever you see a bunch of alts and abilities going on. So this is just gonna make it where you can't even fucking see. People are going to hate Deadpool and they're going to just be whining, oh, there's too much going on, nerf him, nerf him, nerf him, nerf him, nerf him, delete him, blah. All kind of shit. No one's gonna be happy with it. Except the people who play Deadpool. Me. I'm gonna be happy knowing this shit's going. Now when I get near someone and they're like, I need to delay pages in my cooldowns, they're gonna not see shit. It's definitely gonna be terrible characters like Black Panther, because then they're like, I don't know what's going on. It's fun. I'm gonna enjoy this fucking character though. Really am. Alright, so thankfully, as all hope was starting to be lost as I was editing the review of the season 6 info, the patch notes thankfully have dropped. I already read them because I could not fucking help myself. Because the moment they dropped, I was like, what? And I was editing, so I was like, gotta see what it is, gotta see what it is. I didn't think it would come out today. Let's see what it is. So I already read them, but I just read them. So looking back over them, I haven't even processed them. So let's take a look at them. I will say they're kind of interesting, if I do say so myself. Angela's getting a 50-point reduction to her shield, which kind of hurts because she could never get to max charge with her I'm gonna call it fucking spear meter. Even with the full shield getting hit by all damage, it'd always be just a little bit off. So this is gonna hurt Angela players from getting that much closer. But Captain America, his shield throw cooldown is reduced by 2 seconds. That's kind of nothing. That's kind of fucking nothing. Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange is more agile. Increased Maelstrom Madness conversion ratio. Dark magic damage from 1.2 to 130. So it does more damage. Yep. New effect, recasting during use now interrupts the ability. It always did though. No, it always did. I've tested this before. It's always interrupted the ability. I've done this. It literally says it right there when you use it. Press button to cancel. It already does this. But preserves current movement speed and allows for new movement input to change directory. What the fuck does that mean? I don't think he got a movement boost when he used his cloak of levitation. I feel like this is not the full picture of what it does, so we'll have to see. Emma Frost, increase energy gained. Hero hits from 10 points to 12 points per second. So I guess that's her passive. Sentience hits from 18 to 15 to 18. Shield hits from 5 to 6 seconds. So I guess that's just how much her passive gains. Oh, now this one's fucking interesting, yo. This is way more of a buff for Hulk than it was for Cap. Reduce Hero Hulk's incredible leap minimum charge time from 0.5 to 0.4. No, no, no dot. So it charges faster. Maximum charge time reduced. So yeah, he can reach his full charge a lot faster. Hero Hulk form reduced gamma burst cooldown from 8 seconds to 6 seconds. Increased projectile damage from 70 to 75. This is his clap, and it now does 5 points extra damage. That's pretty interesting. I wonder if this enhances in his Monster Hulk form. So he's gonna be getting his cooldown fast for his clap, and that will also synergize into his shield. Interesting. Monster Hulk form. Hulk is now immune to launch and knockback effects, but he is not unstoppable. So they just essentially gave him the Thing's passive. I don't think people will entirely like that because he can still get choke slammed by Emma. But who knows? Maybe they mean unstoppable. But that doesn't say unstoppable. It just pretty much sounds like the Thing's passive. Duelist, Black Panther. Oh my God, he's finally gotten a buff. It's finally happened after a whole fucking year. After a whole fucking year. After 5 fucking seasons. 6 if you count season 0. He's gotten a fucking buff to his kit. Increased spear toss damage from 45 to 50. That's pretty solid. So in 2 spear tosses, he can take down 100 health. And using his dash twice over, that's 260 damage. That's not bad. That's not bad. It's certainly not bad. He has more chance to eliminate squishies, but not the 275ers. Then he would have to at least get a claw snick in. But this one though, gain 50% damage reduction during boss descent startup animation. That's pretty solid because he can get murdered quite fast. That's awesome because that essentially gives him like double the health for like whatever he's got at the time. So that's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's not bad. That's not bad. So if he's at like full health, that's like 550 total health. So he can kind of hell he could handle a damn centered Namor ult, center circle Namor ult, and get his damage boost up from it and deal increased damage. This is actually pretty. This is it. We finally get some Black Panther steps in. I hope so. Blade. Now this one's a little confusing. When wielding Hunter's Shotgun, Daywalker Dash, new effect, slow enemies by 40% for 1.5 seconds. Increase second hit damage from 20 to 50. When wielding Ancestral Sword, Daywalker Dash new effect, remove slow effect from enemies and apply 8% healing reduction per strike. 32% total if all hit for 3 seconds. Reduce damage from 15 to 8 per hit. Reduce pellets fired per round from 12 to 1 to 11. Ooh. Damage off now starts at 15 meters, was 20 meters. At 30 meter damage is drops to 50% of base. So this is a weird one. This does not feel like a full buff. It seems like they've inverted what his Daywalker Dash uh, weapon effects do. So his shotgun is the dash that applied 40% healing reduction. I don't know if it'll still have healing reduction, but I'm having a feeling it won't. Slow enemies by 40%, that's really fucking slow, but I don't know how useful that's going to be. Increase second hit damage from 20 to 50. Pretty sure that's the shot after the bash. His sword Daywalker dash, remove slow effect from enemies. Do they mean the slow effect that he applied from his other one, or if they have a slow effect in general? Does it like convert that into healing reduction? I'm like, this is kind of confusing. I'm gonna have to test this quite a bit. Does it still apply the slow effect from like this is like really not clear, kind of confusing, but it's gonna be interesting to test. This would overall, if this is what I think it is, and they've just inverted what the shotgun is now the one that does slow, and the sword is the one that does healing reduction. This is less healing reduction than the gun bash used to do. So we'll have to see how this goes. Also have to see if it stacks. Reduced pellets fired. This is overall a nerf to his gun damage because now it's one less pellet, and fall off starts at a shorter distance and becomes higher. So I don't know how much of this is an actual buff. This might be another situation of masquerading as a buff, but kind of more of a nerf. I feel like it's more of about like just a tweak. Daredevil nerfs we thought we'd never see the day. Reduces high damage range. Wait. Reduces Devil's Chain high damage range from 80 to 75. That's the center impact range. That's meh. That's kind of meh. Reduces the bonus health he gets from it if it's less damage, but still kind of meh. But it's maybe not that meh because there's a conversion ratio when he uses Devil's Chain. So this keeps him from getting as much bonus health back. It's okay. Reduce Devil's Throw single projectile hit from 32.5 to 30. Is that not part of his anchor bonus though? Maybe not. To 30 total from 65 to 60 on a single target. No, not bad. The Devil's Throw just gives a solid 50 bonus health. Doesn't convert damage to bonus health. Reduce Fury gain from Devil's Latch when grappling a surface from 2 to 1. Ooh, that's gonna. Ooh, now that's gonna slow him down a good bit. But they say from grabbing a surface. I don't know if that still applies when it grabs an enemy. We'll see. Iron Fist, Jeet Kune Do's Force Strike, damage from 30 to 35. Meh. Uh, maximum duration of his dragon's defense from 1 second to 1.2 seconds. So he can just hold his block for longer. That's kind of nothing. That's kind of nothing. Namor, here's the tweak. Reduced Aquatic Dome minion time for a single charge from 12 seconds to 10. Isn't that his squids? That's squids? I think it's squids. Hold on. Yeah, it's his squid, so he can spawn his squids faster. but that also means from his primary he can it's going to take less time, thus less hits to get that charge back. So he's going to get, god damn, he's going to get, this is fucked right here. Increase default spawn health from 100 to 125, damage from, no, this is shit, no. Enhance damage by 1 point, no, this is fucked. His team up is toned down, well, fucking better be, because this is fucked. Alright, here's the one I was worried about. Reduce dagger storm healing from 55 to 45. Um, that's a healing dome. New effect when a spell field is created, allies in range get a one-time healing of 60. So is that for this? I'm thinking that's for this. That's actually really damn good. Because that's like the light wall gives you I think like 50 or 55 one-off heal on top of the healing boost. So this is kind of damn. They did not need this. And this is the adjustment I was worried about. These two abilities now share charges, capped out at 2 with each taking 12 seconds to recharge. Oh, thank God. After using either, both abilities enter a 2-second cooldown. Okay, okay, okay. So it's not as bad as I thought. If anything, it's kind of crazy good. Because now you'd be able to use 2 light walls or 2 dark walls. That's gonna be nasty. That's gonna be nasty. Because you're gonna be blind and your healing boost is gonna be quite high. Also, the one-off heal from the light wall after light wall is gonna be stacked. So, I don't think the healing boost itself, but the one-off heal. Because you'll get a healing boost and then you'll just use the other light wall and the one-off heal will be I think 15% increased. So this is interesting. Cooldowns are the same. You have 2 seconds before you can use um, the ability again. After using either, both abilities enter a 2-second cooldown, which is about how long it takes to shift from cloak or dagger. So I'm okay with this. I'm okay with this. I was worried there. Gambit, reduce big easy impact. That's his slam, right? I think it's his slam. No, that's the Bayou Bash. Okay, I don't know what I'm talking about. Is that his? Wait. Oh, it's his little spin move. Oh, that's his spin move when he just like dashes. Healing amount per explosion from 25 to 15 total to 45. Okay, that's like a big difference there. I'm not against it though. Reduce the amount of healing from his ult from 75 to 55. I'm not against that either. It only makes it 5 points better for Ultron. Ultron's self-healing during his ult. Bridge boost bounce on a single target are now set to a max of 2. So does that mean you can only bounce twice, or is it just when you only have one target? Oh, that'd be another thing to test. But I don't think these are too bad for Gambit. Invisible Woman, let's see. 50 points knocked off her shield. Yep, that's not too bad. Reduced shield restoration rate after reclaiming from 42 to 34 per second. Total time unchanged. Wait, what? Reclaim so. To be 80, 84, you need another, what, 16 points? No, wait. Let me just pull her. I don't feel like doing math right now. Let's just look at the thing. So it takes her 6 seconds after it's destroyed. Shield value percent. Wait a minute, what? Shield value recovery per second. What? Hold on. Restoration rate after reclaiming from 42. It says 50 on their website, so that's weird. So I guess this is the more exact number. Or no, I don't know. If it says it's gonna take 6 seconds, that means the 252. So like roughly 6 seconds. Oh, I think I know what's happening here. I don't think they updated it from when it was 300. That's it. What it is. So then, if they say total times unchanged, doot, doot. Yeah, it still take roughly 6 seconds. Okay, so they thought about that. Good. So it's still gonna take you as long to repair the shield and then get it out. Get it. I was like, oh, that might be, if they're not careful, that could be a small buff on her end. And they reduced the healing to Invisible Woman. Wait, it says to Invisible Woman. It doesn't say to other allies. So I'm curious if this is another self-heal nerf like with Rocket and with Atom. But I think this is fine. I don't think this is too bad. Speaking of Rocket, reduce movement speed during wall crawl from 10 to 8. They fucking slowed his ass down. Not only did they nerf his fucking rocket pack way back when, they nerfed his fucking crawl speed. That's fucked, man. Alright, see what they changed with the team ups. Hella and Namor's team up increased the cooldown from 20 to 30. Good, because it was a fucking mini ult. Reduced the damage from the invincible fucking death squids from 12 to 10. Good. Reduced berserker state damage from 7 to 6. Good. Those things are fucking crazy. This thing really needed this. Hell, this thing needed this when they fucking added it. Vibrant Vitality. The Groot, Mantis, and Loki. Okay, Loki's blessing is less overwhelming. Ooh, Loki whiners are not gonna be happy about this. Does 10% less damage boost. They're not gonna be happy about it. I'm fine with it. This is gone. Torch team was gone. This is thank fuck gone. New. Oh shit. What's this? Oh, this actually says the Deadpool Jeff team up. It's a pocket universe of shit. Jeff gains the ability team up as an anchor. Deadpool gains 50. Wait, what? He gets separate fucking anchor bonuses? 50 extra health. Oh boy. 5% damage, 5%. God almighty. The Penny and Peter team up unlocks the blah, blah, blah. As a team up anchor. She gets 50 points extra health, so not too crazy. Fantastic. So this is an interesting set of changes. I'll give it that. I don't quite like the rocket nerf. Like I get he's like really squirrely, but the amount of effort it takes for him to survive when he's doing this, and everyone's just like trying to get after him. The amount of time he wastes during this and not healing his team for the healing that he's worth. This is kind of fucked, including what they did with his rocket pack. It's kind of weird that they did this. This doesn't feel like it's going to do much to an invisible one who knows what they're doing. So it's gonna make people feel like, oh, they've finally done something with Invisible Woman, blah blah whatever. If Invisible Women who know what they're doing, unlike the people who like just like spam push and pull. This won't do much to them. They'll still be fine. Gambit, I think, is a solid one that he won't suffer too much from and keep him in check. Cloak and Dagger. As a Cloak and Dagger main, I feel like this kind of is an overtune, but it'll be interesting to see. Namor, this is fucked. This should not be here. Iron Fist, kind of negligible. Not even it was. I don't think it was even worth mentioning in the roadmap. This could be okay. This might be okay. This, I think these Daredevil nerfs are probably okay. I would say don't give him full fury straight out of Spawn, but I think this is a good thing to look at right now. This is confusing as fuck, and you're really gonna be interested in see how it goes. Black Panther, I'm just glad he finally got fucking buff. I think this is a pretty solid buff right here. 50% damage reduction. Like, especially if he gets stunned out of it, which is very, very easy to do. He won't get fucking insta-killed. So this will be interesting to see. Maybe they are Maybe they stopped hating Black Panther now. Maybe they stopped hating Black Panther now. Holy shit. Maybe it's finally over. Maybe fucking Black Panther can finally come out to play. I don't have too many thoughts on the Hulk ones. This is just gonna make him faster. This is just gonna make his clap come back better. This should also translate to Rogue, but we'll have to see. This will be interesting to see for his Monster Hulk form, because it also means that Monster Hulk versus Monster Hulk is gonna be kind of fucking wild. This is confusing as fuck, but I'm pretty sure it means her passive gets its energy back faster. So it's essentially a big buff for her. This doesn't make much sense at all, but we'll see how it actually works. This is a pretty solid damage increase. This is pretty negligible, and this is gonna hurt some Angelos players. So I think it's overall an interesting change. I don't think it's too heavy-handed in too many areas. Some, yes, more, but it's a little unfair in other areas. Rocket, it'll be interesting to see how it goes. I really wish they would do bi-weekly balance changes. I don't think that would be too much, especially since this one kind of does less than they made it out seem. But I will definitely be testing this shit out. We will. I'll get this. I will definitely be testing this out over on Twitch, as well as how that affects Rogue and what Deadpool will be able to do. Because I like playing a lot of these characters.